Colorado is under a statewide drought emergency, and everyone is being asked to conserve as much water as possible. In the High Country Conservation Center in Summit County, conserving water is something they know a lot about.
Yep, our man in the mountains, Matt Renew, is in Dillon this morning, and there are some gardens there that the High Country Conservation Center has filled, of course, Matt, with native plants to Colorado. They want to show how you can grow really pretty things with very little water.
You're absolutely right, Jenny and Corey. Good morning. That's why we're here in Dillon. Right next to the community garden here is this demonstration garden, a place where the High Country Conservation says people can see Colorado native plants and how well they grow, how they can save thousands of gallons of water, and even save you some money. In Dillon, right next to a community garden that uses a little water,
make a positive impact and save water.
Heather Allen with the High Country Conservation Center says there's a demonstration garden.
So it's essentially like people can walk through here. I'll be like, oh, look at these pretty blue flax.
That uses virtually no water and is filled with Colorado plants to show that native species not only look amazing, but thrive in a drought, saving you money.
Now at this stage 3 drought across the state, making that switch will save you water, supporting our community in this group effort to save water, but also it'll save you money on your water bill too.
Because they use less water and fertilizer and retain more water than non-native plants.
We estimate that you can save over 500,000 gallons of water by switching to, you personally, every year by switching to native plants. And again, of course, that varies by lawn, but Kentucky bluegrass and other non-native plants require twice as much water.
Pretty amazing stats. There's also a demonstration garden up in Breckenridge that's blooming nicely. High Country Conservation Center is also going to work with the CSU Extension office up here to replace some of the planters around county buildings with native Colorado plants and make that an educational experience as well. This one is right here in Dillon, pretty good place to see, and it will be a great educational opportunity. Reporting from Dillon, I'm Matt Renew, 9 News. Jenny, Corey, High Country Conservation will also go to people's homes, whether they're full-time residents or part-time residents here in Summit County, and they will do free assessments of their landscaping so they can learn better ways to save water and what plants they can plant. Learn all about that. The High Country Conservation website, you can learn about that and a lot more for water saving tips on that website.
I mean, this is top of mind for so many people this summer for sure. Everyone wants to make sure that their grass and their yards look nice, but also we don't want to use a lot of water. And so, Matt, they're finding a way to help everyone out up there.
You're absolutely right, Corey. And right now, embracing the brown is actually the way to go. If your vegetation is brown, your grass or your gardens, it's because those plants don't belong in Colorado. They require more water. Native species would actually be doing pretty well in these drought restrictions. So embrace the brown this year, and then maybe you get back to it when we get a little bit more water.
I like the reframe. Makes me feel better about what I'm not doing well in my yard. Matt, thank you.